Hi foodies, welcome to the ultimate destination of all things delicious. Now if you're new here, please be sure to hit the like and subscribe button as well as the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of my content. And if you're a returning subscriber, then welcome back foodie. So today we're going to be making uJeqe, also known as steam bread. So join me as I take you through step by step on how to make uJeqe. So we're going to start off with our ingredients. As you can see, we've got some flour, we've got salt, yeast, sugar, and then we have our wet ingredients, which are cooking oil as well as water. Now we don't want uJeqe to be dull, so we're going to go ahead and add some carrot to it. Some prefer to add peppers and some prefer garnishing it as well with seeds. You're more than welcome to do that. So as you can see, we've added 5 cups of flour. And then we're going to make a well in the middle, and then we're going to add all our dry ingredients together that I have mentioned and I will be listing in the description box below. As you can see in the next step, before adding in your oil as illustrated in the video, please make sure that you add your salt as well as your carrot. Incorporate that well into your dry ingredients and then add your oil in. I'm so sorry guys, I forgot. I was just having a rough day and basically. So we're gonna add our oil in and then give it a good mix, as well as go in with our hand until we have a grainy or a sand-like texture. Yet again, we're going to make a well in the center, and this time we're going to be incorporating our water into the dry ingredients. And what I normally like doing is adding our water in bits of portions. So we're going to add our water in thirds until we have the desired texture of dough. Please note that you may need to add extra flour or extra water along the recipe. Do take note that I did mention that you're supposed to add the carrot in together with your dry ingredients, so don't be like me please. And once my carrots were incorporated into my mixture, I then started kneading my dough. So you're gonna have to knead your dough for about 5 to 7 minutes because we don't want too much gluten to develop. At this point, I realized that I did add a bit too much water, but worry not, that's fixable. So if it does happen to you, just add in bits of flour. I added about 1/4 of a cup of flour to reach my desired texture of my dough. Now, if you're a foodie, you would know that the texture that we're going for is sticky, but still good enough to hold in your hands. The next step is to grease your bowl with either cooking oil or cooking spray, and then place your dough in and tightly seal it with cling wrap or the lid of your bowl. And I normally just place my bowl in a Wonder bag so it can proof quicker, and I leave it out in a warm area or out in the sun for about an hour before cooking.
A few moments later.
When my dough had fully proofed after an hour, I then boiled water in a kettle and I used a total of 3 liters, but the first 2 liters I used at the beginning of my cooking time, and due to the evaporation that occurs when you are steaming your bread, I added in the last liter in bits as I went by. So we're gonna heat our stove and we're gonna put it on high. We're gonna cook our steamed bread for the first 15 minutes on high and then drop our heat to medium for the remaining time, which is 45 minutes. I then placed my dough into a greased stainless steel bowl and placed that bowl into my pot and let it cook for a good hour. Now please remember not to keep opening, otherwise your dough will not cook all the way through. Only open it when necessary, which is to add in your water. As you can see, when I stuck a knife in the middle of my bread, it came back with a bit of stickiness, which indicated that it wasn't ready yet. So I did add a bit of water as my water had mostly evaporated. And then after a full hour, my bread was ready. So I removed it from the pot to stop it from cooking any further. And then I placed it on a butcher block. And then I cut it up into slices, and I decided to serve my uJeqe with some sticky barbecue ribs, as well as a side of chakalaka and a veggie bake. Ibo, nakungisha guys. Yabona nje into yo create content is gonna kill us. Umuntu nje usengaza phutha umuntu ajikiswe home affairs ngenxa yokuthi umuntu akasanama fingerprint. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this mini this mini tutorial nyana uJeqe. Hope to see you next time when I post my next video.